And what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, June the 26th. We're looking at the baseball slate for today. We got a pretty smaller slate as usual on Monday, 7 games on the main slate. Let's go ahead and get started. I got 5 props I want to share. As always, if you enjoy the videos, please hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already. You can play all these on Underdog Fantasy. You can use my code PROCESS and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Also take advantage of some of their best ball drafts for NFL. They're going to be filling quick as we head into the summer months. First prop that we're looking at is going to be a total base prop, and this one I can guarantee will get bumped or removed. They're getting Mike Trout at or not Nick Maton. We're getting Mike Trout at half a base right now this morning. And I don't care that he's missed it 3 out of 5. It's Mike Trout. He's never going to be at half a base. If you look on sportsbooks, this will be heavily juiced to the over. So that is a single for Mike Trout today, and he's going to be hitting. So definitely get that one in. That one's going to get bumped or removed. Looking at a couple of hitter fantasies that I'm looking at today. First one is going to the Chicago White Sox, and we're taking Luis Robert at 7 fantasy, taking the over. He's going up against a lefty in Detmers. This year, he's been absolutely lethal against lefties, batting close to 360 with 5 home runs against him and just under 60 at bats. So OPS and slugging percentage are off the charts. He's really good against lefties, and he's going up against Detmers at 7 fantasy with the way that he's been swinging a hot bat recently. That one should carry over. Hopefully the success carries over into today. Another over fantasy that I'm looking at is going to Texas, and the Rangers having a great season. They have one of the best lineups in baseball, producing lots of hits and lots of home runs almost on a nightly basis. And I'm taking Marcus Semien, another guy that's going up against a lefty. He's going up against the Detroit Tigers, who also have a pretty bad bullpen, and Matthew Boyd. This year, he's been okay, but he's still been struggling in years past, and he gives up power as well. So Semien, a guy that's going to get a good amount of at-bats. He does have a lot of power. Both him and Robert, their fantasies just seem low at 7, and they get good matchups, lefty-righty. And you get Mike Trout at half a base, which is just stealing. And then looking at pitcher strikeouts, I'm taking the over on Dylan Cease. It's at 7. He's going up against the Angels. They've been so hit or miss this year. It's kind of been, well, actually recently, it's kind of summed up perfectly in that Rocky series where they lose 2 out of 3 in the game that they win by 24 runs. But I still like Cease to get over 7 Ks. There are still Ks in this lineup for the Angels, even though they do have a lot of power. And Cease has been playing better and pitching better as of late. So believe he can get us at least 7 to make it a push. And then the final one that I'm taking the over strikeouts on is the final game of the night, and I'm taking Luis Castillo over 6.5 Ks against the Nats. Even though the Nationals don't K too much, it's on the road in Seattle. It's a worse ballpark. That's make too much of a difference in terms of striking out. But I like Castillo. He's been having a great year. Still not convinced on the Nationals' lower strikeout rates this year. I think as the season kind of go to second half of the year, they're still not a good lineup. They have some contact hitters, but in general, get a good pitcher like Castillo there, should be able to K 7. And on the other, some of the other guys, there's not too many other aces besides like Strider and Verlander. And Verlander's having a poor year, so but Strider's like the only one that gives you a lot of strikeout stuff. And his is at 9, and the matchup isn't the best against the Twins. So I'd rather go with Castillo, who has probably the easiest matchup in terms of just having a bad offense, and then hopefully the Ks will come if he's able to go deep into the game. Those are the 5 props I'm looking at today. I think they all look really good. Castillo's probably my riskiest, but the hitters really look good. Trout over half a base, and then Robert and Marcus Semien both at just 7 fantasy, and taking the over strikeouts on to aces and Dylan Cease and Luis Castillo. So best of luck today. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all next time.